Sound off. Everybody here?
I'm here.
Present.
Here.
Red leader standing by.
Eric, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna pull you guys over here. And who would like to do a recap?
Oh, shit.
Gosh.
Everything's fucked.
Things are on fire. Everyone's getting drugged.
Yes, the candles.
choice.
The candles are made. The red candles in Dock Ward are made with
Pepsi.
what is that drug called?
Thrill.
Real.
Beppis.
So the entire ward is starting to brawl while there are also big bonfires that are probably going to start lighting this tinderbox of a ward. And it's just a nightmare. We're in a nightmare land. We have the unconscious changeling with us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think.
We had PV's sister, but she dipped out.
Yep, she dipped out. Pretty sure that she's a vampire or some kind of other undead. Laz is really go-hung on getting to a bell tower. And I think for the most part, we just need to get the hell out of this ward. Izo's last idea before we ended things was, since things are getting so bad and it's so hard to move around because of the brawls everywhere, is to get into the sewers and make our escape that way, which is what we've done multiple other times to so far success. Trying to think what else happened.
Diggory whistled down, contacted Vivi, and really Neverember's package is ready at Ignorance Alley, but that's like on the opposite side of town, so who knows if we'll be able to go get that.
Right.
We'll get there when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Vivian sincerely doesn't have her memories, but she does seem to recall the name Shun Manaford, who messed with Oz's memories, so there might be some memory messery going on there.
Very suspicious.
All right, very good. Let me go ahead and add this.
Oh God, time remaining.
Okay.
You know we like to dilly-dally.
I don't like that.
You have, or the current time is 9:30 at night. You are under. You have a very strong suspicion that something happens at midnight. You have 150 minutes remaining. So, we open with you guys. Actually, no, hold on. We do not open with you guys. Instead, we're going to flash back a few hours to as you guys were leaving the party in pursuit of Vryn and Vivian. You guys chose to have various party guests get people out of Dodge, get them to safety. So we're gonna flash back real quick and see what's going on over there. So you guys dip out, and we cut to Nyx and Caprica, who are trying to wrangle the other Tabaxi. Nyx looks at Caprica, looks around at the scene of chaos all around. These elementals have been set loose from the bombs. They're ripping themselves out of the cranes and mechanisms that were holding up the ship, and are starting to sort of rampage around the area. People are panicking, tripping, falling, things like that. Nyx looks at Caprica, tells her that I need to stay. There's a lot of help I can offer around here. I need you get the others to safety. And Caprica just looks at her. Well, what am I supposed to do? And she just shoves her over to the other Tabaxi. Get them out of here. Caprica, with a very concerned look on her face, tries to start wrangling up the other Tabaxi. Nestor, his two daughters, Hang on, where's my chart here? You know it's bad when I forget their names. Nestor and his two daughters, Siri and Pio, along with Ambassador Labrassus. As she's literally herding cats, we look over at Imadi and Dario. Imadi is a... actually, hang on. I can pull you guys over to this map.
Ooh.
And you can see who the hell I'm talking about. Wouldn't that be nice? There we go.
Ooh.
So Imadi is a tiefling girl. Izo had a brief interaction with her. She appears to be from, or according to her, she's not from Waterdeep, has recently arrived, and is very much a fish out of water. She is like panicking, trips over somebody, and is quickly helped up to her feet by this gentleman, Dario Slanvini, a overweight guy who like grabs her by the hands, picks her up, just like really quickly out of sort of doesn't seem to really notice what he's doing, but as soon as like she's on her feet, they stare at each other for a long moment. They both blush, and Dario's just like, hello there. Hi. She like fixes her hair as a chunk of debris goes flying past them. There is a weird sort of flash from up above. They look up, and there is a lightning elemental, this long serpent-like animated bolt of lightning up in the sky. It looks down at them, opens up its what passes for a mouth, and unleashes a blast of lightning. And as it's arcing towards them, they both flinch, and the bolt is suddenly deflected by Drusilla Osternath. This lady right here. The bolt of lightning actually like is heading straight for them. Drusilla reaches out a hand. The lightning curves and it strikes her. She recoils slightly from it, but not nearly as much as one might think. Lightning arcs along her arm, through her body, into her other hand, and into the ground. She looks over at the two kids. I think, Mr. Slanvini, it would be prudent for you to get the young lady out of here. He nods. Thank you, Ambassador. And he just grabs Imadi by the hand. They go rushing off. Meanwhile, Nyx is running around, opening up closets, looking through crates and things like that. She finally finds, hidden behind a stack of crab pots, is a particularly large crate that is moving slightly. She opens it up, and sure enough, inside is one of Mert's female companions, Trixie, who's currently wearing a... basically, she's just been like stripped down to her shiv. She's got a gag on her mouth, and she's got her hands tied. Okay, so you are still here. She reaches down. Thought you might have been captured. She like cuts the bindings, helps her out. All right, come on, let's get you back. And the last thing we see are the Castellanters. Our beloved Amalia and Victoro Castellanter are working together. They're over by one of the buildings, and together their left hands glow. They touch them to the side of the building, and working together, they actually form a teleportation circle. They like trace it with their palms on the side of the building, creating this little glowing portal of swirling white light. And they start like motioning for other people, particularly the nobles, to come over to them, and they'll get them out of there. So with that, we're going to cut back over to you guys. We find you guys on the roof of a building. You are looking down into Dockward. The street that you're on, you could see, is filled with people brawling. You also have several people, like they've knocked over a candy stand, and there are people down on the ground just gorging themselves on bags of candy. One guy in particular, just like picks up big handfuls of it, doesn't even unwrap some of it, and just shoves it into his mouth. just going
Not
hog
the candy.
wild. Indeed. Yes,
Josh,
the
we're on the
candy.
big map, by the way.
I did that once, but not
I'm
with the
aware.
wrappers.
Okay.
They usually come out the back end. It's fine. Usually.
And all of Dockward is bathed in this deep scarlet light. So, with 150 minutes remaining, what would you like to do?
Well, as we want to get to that tower or whatever, right? Think it would be faster through the
Yes.
sewers instead of rooftops? Because we don't want to breathe that shit in.
No.
We don't want to
No,
breathe
we
that
don't.
shit in, and we don't have to worry about the sewers burning out from under us.
Which
So-
tower are you talking about? Where is it?
It would be that orange token down there.
Big pew.
What's so important in this tower, anyways? We have our guests back at the party. We don't know where they're. We don't know where they're at. We don't know they're in trouble. They could be in the middle of all this.
They got lots of capable people there. I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sure they found a way out, and if they didn't, we can double back. But I know
They did, and
there's
it's too
someone in
late.
trouble here.
Where are we taking this guy?
We'll cross that road when we get there. Saint Domain, remember the asshole?
Yeah.
He's got someone over here.
Maybe we should do that.
Are you confident that he's in there too?
Well, he's saying Saint Domain is at this tower. That's why we're going there.
Correct, or at least as close as I can figure.
Well, I think we should get going then, because it is pretty nasty here. Do you see those people that are just eating the candy with the wrappers on? That is barbaric.
All right.
Knows what they'll do next.
Josh, what do we need to roll to try and spot a manhole cover?
Yeah.
/ great.
Do the sewers? How much of a tangled mess are the sewers going to be in Dockward?
If you're talking, we can't hear you, Josh.
Yeah, Josh, you're muted.
Weird. Okay, I don't know how I did that. Anyway, when you say tangled mess, what do you mean?
Like, would we be able to plot a reasonably straight path from where we are to the clock tower via the
Oh.
sewers?
I have a thing for this.
Real quick, out of character question: the timer on the turn order, is that an actual real time timer, or are you just taking that down every once in a while?
Every once in a while.
Okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure that was an actual real time timer. Okay.
I don't have time for that. No. And I have it up there to number one, put pressure on you guys. Also, there are things that you could end up doing that could cost you time, but we will see how that goes.
Gotcha.
Charlie, you said you had a thing.
Yeah, I got a thing. I'm trying to see how many doses I have to share with other people. Josh, my brews, the benefits of those can be given to other people if they drink them. It's not just me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I have 3 doses of mindful white, which is an ale that gives. It lasts for 4 hours, which is more than enough for us. You know the number of hours left until the next sunrise or sunset, and you always know which way is north, and you gain +2 bonus to initiative.
Okay. So helpful.
Yeah, well, it'll
Lazarus
help us.
Yeah.
I was about to say it'll help us make sure we keep in the right direction, heading towards the tower when we're underground.
Right. Okay. But sure. To answer Lazarus' question, Laz, you were asking how much, how straight of a shot is it? In terms of a straight shot, it's not a particularly straight shot. Truth be told, if you were to take the sewers in terms of total distance covered, it's actually probably further. that being said, like people are bringing up the very valid point of just because you have to go further doesn't mean it's slower in this instance. As the crow flies is not the fastest way in this instance.
Yeah, because like the streets are pretty quick. Like that is pretty a straight shot with the streets, but
the streets are packed.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we can stay on rooftops the entire way, then it might be
cannot.
fastest. Cannot. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. When you get to streets, you will have to descend and then cross those.
And there's a lot of drugs in the air.
There's that. There's also to keep in mind that
inhaling it.
Well, there's that. There's also the concern of if you stick to rooftops entirely, you will remember Dockward. Like these houses aren't designed in the best shape. Like they can handle you guys to some extent, but particularly Ezo jumping around on a lot of them ain't gonna. Some of them, there's a distinct chance that they're not going to hold up too well.
Are you calling them fat?
There's fire spreading amongst them. It could be even worse.
Yeah, I'm even more sold on the sewers plan.
Right. I will say one thing, though, is, Laz, you would probably have figured this out. Given that sundown was over 3 hours ago, and the fights are kind of just now starting to break out, you suspect that the aerosolized version of this of these candles is slower acting than like an actual concentrated dose of thrill. So it's not the worst thing if you have to inhale some of it.
Okay.
To be fair, you guys have inhaled. You technically have been inhaling a little bit of it, but you stick because you have been down at ground level, but you've also been on rooftops, so you know.
The other thing that just occurred to me too is we could potentially also make our way to the docks, steal a little boat, and make our way down to like this dock here.
How fast can we row? I guess it'd be faster than trying to muzzle past all these riding people.
Stealing a boat sounds fun.
I feel like Gemheim would have no concept of how to
boat
do
party.
boating,
but what would be faster? Just going like overland or getting a boat and going down that way.
Let me counter with this. Does literally anyone in the party know how to maneuver or use a boat at all?
I mean, Oz has seen the ocean before. That's close enough.
I probably do, in theory. I'm sure I've gone on boat rides with my grandpa.
I've lounged on boats and gone fanned while other people drove them.
There you go.
That's how you do it, right?
I'm proficient in land vehicles.
I mean, we could row the boat on land if we want to.
I would say that Vivi is familiar with probably sailing mechanics in theory, not in practice, and that is probably the extent of people's boat knowledge.
We could have Bully on the back pushing it.
So
all right.
With the boats to trudge through the Suez.
I love boats.
Fight through the streets.
Boats are
that
fun.
That sounds terrible.
I mean, if speed is the name of the game, then with a boat we have to get, people to fan us. We'd have to get proper amounts of snacks and drinks. I mean, that's a whole endeavor. That's a whole day.
The whole ensemble.
We need to be well, we have Jim, but we don't want Jim having to play. He can play if he wants, but we want someone to play for Jim.
Thank you. Yes, exactly.
So what I'm going to propose is that we operate primarily in the sewers, but periodically come up to street level to sort of like recorrect our direction so that we're not going so far afield by taking the sewers.
I'm pretty sure that one of Oz's features is that he can't get lost in the sewers. I think that's a thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Oz,
I can't get lost ever. I think that's my thing.
That's right. You're a ranger. Yeah. So. Yeah. So yeah, I'm voting. I'm voting sewers.
Let's just get into the sewers. Maybe we'll see Dolphin in there.
Oh,
the sewers are pretty dirty, and we just came back from this fancy part. I peek over
Laz
the streets and
immediately just drops off the roof.
I peek over at the streets.
I'm pretty good with the sewers. I have
Izo
some
falls over
experience.
the roof edge.
And drops off the roof.
I live between the mantle cover they're going towards and just the street of rioting, who knows what, and people fair enough, and I jump after them.
Okay. So, the nearest sewer access would be over here. I'm gonna deduct 5 minutes to get over there for you guys. As you guys are hitting this street, you do notice something as you're dropping off the roof. Along the street, there are, number one, several fires have been set, but you also notice a squad of armored individuals going up the street. They are wearing black cloaks, and they have emblazoned on one pauldron the image of a winged serpent devouring the world. On the other pauldron, they have emblem of a wolf.
Damn.
They are marching in coordinated, in a clearly coordinated way. They are kicking in doors, dragging people out. That you can see that these are individuals tattooed with guild guild insignias and executing them on the spot.
Fuck.
Izo, let's go.
Oh God, I really want to fight these guys.
Izo.
We can't do
How
this
many-
right now, Izo.
Josh, how many guys are there?
There are. Let me check that map.
Squad. At least 7.
Uh,
I don't know why 7, but
yeah, I don't know why 7.
it's the first number.
Oh, sorry,
in
it's
my-
taking a second here. I think it's less than a dozen. It's like, I think it's probably 8. I can give you an exact number here in just a
Eight's
minute.
too many. Down the sewer. 8's too many. If it was like 4 guys, then it's gonna crack skulls.
I mean, you want me to toss a little fireball to say, as a little goodbye to them? Or?
Not
And
a
add to
great
the
plan.
flames.
Fuck
Not
yeah!
a great
okay.
plan.
Fireball the shit out of them.
Okay,
No.
I stand corrected. Not 8, 5. No, wait, hold it. Sorry. 7. There we go.
Haha.
Nope.
There are 7 guys.
It was 7.
It appears to be. Sorry, it appears to be 1 guy in charge, 4 armored individuals, and 2 dudes with crossbows.
Yeah, I think we'll just piss them off if we do that. Let's just
Yeah, we're
skedaddle.
going into sewers. Fuck these
Yeah,
guys.
fair enough.
Okay,
Yeah, I jumped to the sewers.
Well, hold. I got. Give me 1 second here.
I have a thing I want to do before I want to be the last one down, and I have a thing I want to do before going down.
All right. So, you guys have an option here. You could choose to engage with the Zentarum hit squads, Zentarum hit squad, as it's going around, basically taking out guild members and in sort of inciting a gang war here. Alternatively, you could just ignore it and just go down the sewers, or you could give me a token, and it gets resolved in some other way.
As a reminder, Jolly, because I've listened to a lot of sessions and
vote?
whatnot, and was Laz there the last time that we fought these guys? Do you remember, or is that just something I heard?
Probably. I feel like he was. The last time you guys as players fought these guys, was actually with B Team. So you could choose to fight, ignore, or give me a token. Either way, go ahead and send me your votes. Either in Discord or in the thing.
All right, I sent mine.
Okay.
Trying to find you on Discord. I talked to somebody. There you go.
I vote no.
Ignore, he said.
I want to ignore.
Okay, so I got that. Got that.
We don't need no secret votes.
Okay. Okay, interesting. So, okay. All right, so you guys choose to ignore the situation. So you open up the manhole cover and plop on down into the sewers. Izo, did you have something you wanted to do? You said you
Yeah.
had something? Okay.
Yep. I wanted to burn 3 uses of my Mizium mortar to use Mizium bombard. Just do a quick hit as I drop down into the sewer.
Okay, let me hang on. I can actually look at their math here. I'm gonna roll some saves. Okay. That guy sucks. That guy sucks. That guy sucks. Sucks. Okay.
So you're 5 ain't bad.
So, Izo, you level the Mesium mortar, open fire. Just as these guys are about to kick in another door, your blast hits them. You hear a lot of screaming. You hear the clank of armor falling, and then you dip into the sewers, uncertain of just what you just did, but you're pretty sure it was quite effective.
Great. That's all I needed to know.
As Izo drops down, Laz is actually still standing there by the manhole, and he's looking at Izo, and he asks, "Did you get him?"
I think so. I at least should have taken out enough of them that people can fight back.
Laz is going to give a heavy sigh, and he's going to say, "Oh, at least that's a little bit of good news tonight."
Hopefully they don't follow us. Hopefully.
Let's run faster than they do. And
Well, the way that Mizium bombard should hits, they shouldn't have. They might. There's a good chance they didn't see where it actually even came from, because it falls on them as a cylinder of fire. It's not like a cone attack.
Well, we'll find out.
Yep.
Hey, Josh, did they seem like they weren't on drugs?
You guys didn't get really close enough. Although I will say, the callous brutality of it, and possibly, yeah, they might have been on drugs.
Oh, okay.
So we find you guys in the sewers of Dockward. So why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative for me as I go into a bit of a skills challenge here.
All right. Oh, wait, hold on. Me and then 2 other people should get a +2.
Okay.
Whoever wants to.
Who would you like to give your mindful white to?
I'm gonna say Laz and King.
Okay.
I already rolled, unfortunately. Or that works.
You just get a +2 to it.
Okay.
Laz will actually hand that. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. What are you saying?
Crap. Okay.
Lee, we can hear you.
Okay.
Cool.
Sorry, I've got my Discord signal is out. Okay.
Yeah.
So Laz is actually going to offer your drink back because most of the benefits that your drink gives, Laz already has through Keymind.
I'll drink it.
Fine. I'll give it to Oz. Oz, you get +2 to your
initiative
thing. Yeah. Initial roll. You know exactly how many hours until the next sunrise or sunset, and you always know which direction is north.
Mm-hmm. So, a couple of things to note about the skills challenge. If you get a fail, I'm not keeping track of failure. Don't worry about failing the skills challenge. However, if you accrue a failure, you will burn a little bit more time than you would normally. Each success will cost you a few minutes. Each failure will cost you a little bit more. So, with that in mind, Oz goes to you.
Well, I'm gonna start trying to find our way. So I'm going to make a. I'm gonna have Bully lead us. So I'm gonna make an animal handling check.
Okay. Bully will guide the way. All right.
He probably sees some food or something.
Bully inhaled a little bit of the fumes.
Bully's super high right now, man.
Yeah, amphibians, are more vulnerable to powerful chemical changes.
That's true. He is absorbing it through his skin.
Yeah. Fortunately, even though Thrill does have the effect of sort of like heightening any sort of sense of passion, including libido, Bully is not, in fact, turning gay. So, goes to Verity.
Well, this is a good chance as ever to use my newly installed sewer map on Pigs. So I'll do an Arcana check. See how useful he is. Oh
no.
We did go so good last time.
Initiated. Loading. I am now loading.
Pigs.
I am still loading.
No. That's right.
Still loading. Jemai. So you guys are down in the sewers. Bully has been leading the way. Unfortunately, after several minutes, he turns a corner. You guys come around the bend, and Bully has managed to find a let's go with some sort of a whole bunch of candy has fallen down into the sewer. Like there was a manhole cover open somewhere. It washed up, and Bully has found this pile of candy, and it's just sitting there munching on it. Apparently drawn to that instead of the direction you were hoping to go. Meanwhile, Pigs is, quote, still loading.
I'm gonna go to where Bully is eating this candy, and I'm gonna do that little trick you do with dogs where you pretend like you throw something. I'm gonna pick up a candy, pretend to throw it. So he goes kind of running off and gets distracted and keeps leading us. So I'm gonna maybe do a little sleight of hand.
Sure.
So I do that move. Okay, 15.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you toss candy down or you pretend to toss candy in a direction. Bully notices it, starts bounding after it. After a few minutes, you have a feeling Bully's gotten you guys back on the right way. As we go to Izo. Izo, as you guys are going along, you do notice that there are an unusually large number of rats sort of kicking around the sewer right now.
Okay. God, a lot of rats. Okay. That's a good sign, though. If there are a lot of rats, there's probably not other predators, unless there's a predator driving the rats out of where they'd normally be hiding.
Or a fire.
Oh, goddamn, you're right. Fuck. Or a fire, yep. Driving them down into the sewers. Yep. I want to use... I want to use athletics to... I imagine there are several points we're going to come up against grates and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use athletics to break through.
All right. Go ahead.
I don't like that.
So yeah, you do encounter grates here and there. Izo, unfortunately, the path you're going just has a lot of them, and so you're able to destroy them with relatively good efficiency. It's just it's just taking time, more time than you'd like. As we go to King.
So I noticed that Bully is starting to slow down a little. It's like he's losing a bit of his energy. He's getting low on blood sugar. He needs a pick-me-up. So I go to a nearby sewer grate, and I peek out from it, and I spot a child, and I start luring blood. Hello, it's me, Kiki Wise, the dancing tabaxi. Do you want the balloon? I started trying to lure the child closer so I could steal his candy and give it to Bully.
I thought you were gonna feed Bully a child for a second.
Me too.
Oh, that's a better idea.
He doesn't have a lot of candy in that bag.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pull the full child down. And I'm gonna ask. I was like, "Are you wanting to give him the whole kid or just the candy?"
What the hell are you doing?
First, I'll roll deception to lure the kid in.
Yeah. Let's see how creepy this is about.
That's a terrible sentence, but
this game challenges me in interesting ways every time.
Wow, you lure the child.
So,
Clown King, it works.
So, King, we're gonna come back to you in just a second. Laz, what are you doing?
Laz is just kind of checking at intersections, looking for any like marks or signage that would indicate where little intersections and things like that are. Just keeping regular bearings of where they are and making sure that Bully is leading them in the right way. So I would imagine it's perception.
Sure.
Sweet.
Okay. So, Lazarus, you are keeping an eye out. Yeah. So you notice that the sewers have a number of dangers to them that are unique to the sewers. That being said, they are still somewhat frequently traveled by the Dung Sweepers Guild, who try to maintain a system of demarcations and things like that. They do try to keep numbers to these things. There is a bit of a system to it. Unfortunately, Waterdeep's sewer system is both ancient and multi-tiered. Some parts of it are actually quite dangerous because they could slip into Undermountain and things like that. But the Dung Sweepers Guild do manage to maintain that categorization system. And yeah, you're pretty certain that Bully is leading you in the right way. So, top of the round, let's do some calculations here. You guys accrued 3 successes, and therefore, that brings you down to 128, and then 3 failures. So that's an additional.
Fuck.
You have 113 minutes. King, the child that you lured over, you're sitting there like luring him over here with the promises of Pennywise the dancing tabaxi. The kid notices you, comes over, and you suddenly realize that they're not coming over necessarily because of Pennywise the dancing tabaxi. It's because they recognize you.
Oh God!
The child coming over is you'd recognize as a little halfling girl named Penny, who resides at the orphanage in your district, in your block, I should say. As you're sort of peeking out through the sewer grate, King, you realize you guys are underneath your block, and Penny comes up to you. It comes rushing up to you. Oh, thank you. There you are. She starts looking around. King, you could also see that there is a whole lot of orange glow coming from around her.
Oh, yeah, forget about the balloon. Are you okay? Where are your? Well, I was about to say where are your parents, but where's Granny What's a Shell?
I don't have parents.
Right, established. So where's Granny What's a Shell?
Mama Shelby, she's still in the orphanage. She I went to get help. We're trying to find help. There's a whole lot of fire out here.
Oh, one moment. And I just peek back down. Hey, do you think we have room for some, additional sewer, partiers.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Just bring everybody down here. Why don't you?
Okay, sure thing. And I pop back up. Here, gather all the kids and bring them here, and we'll get them out of the scary streets. It's kind of wild up here.
We kind of have to get them out of the orphanage first.
Oh, jeez.
Are we near the orphanage?
You're under King's block, which contains that orphanage. King, you can see behind Penny a chair goes flying past,
King,
and people start brawling in the street.
Okay, guys, I'll be back in a minute. Just keep on, searching. I'll catch up, and I'm gonna crawl out of the sewer grate. I'm gonna crawl the sewer grate, and I'm gonna fall over to the orphanage to start trying to get them all out.
No, we don't split the party.
King, as you emerge from the sewer and get a better look around, your block has descended into utter chaos. Windows are getting smashed in. People people have started forming basically little riot parties and are kicking in windows and things like that, and just like looting stores and things like that. They've managed to grab one person and are in the process of just beating them to death. And it is really bad here. Most of the buildings are on fire. And if this is not, you get the distinct impression, if this is not controlled right now, this is going to get really ugly. It will almost certainly spread.
Okay, I am going to get onto a high vantage point, and I'm just going to yell at all of them to stop what they're doing and look at me real loud and real threateningly. I'm going to roll an intimidation for that.
Oh, well, we'll hold on to that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you guys can probably hear King getting into a state of distress. This is another decision point. You can choose to ignore this and keep going. You can go up topside and resolve it, or give me a token and it'll get resolved some other way.
Never give him tokens.
Can we further split the party?
I don't know, man. We got a lot to do. I think I don't want this
Never
orphanage to get fucked.
Well, let's go save it together as friends.
Yeah. If we do it together, we can do it
the
faster.
options are save it, leave,
Ryan-
or token.
Brian, we have different philosophies on the token thing.
Give him all the tokens?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
I think we should give him some tokens. I think.
No
I think
tokens.
we
already
should give him
has
a lot of
some
tokens because it
He's
makes
got two
later more.
tokens.
It makes later more interesting and
That's
gets
a
us
good
what we
point.
want in the moment.
Yeah. Let future party deal with that bullshit.
We're not the United States
That's a tomorrow
government. We just
party
come up with
problem.
problems in the
You see, if we keep
future.
raising our, Josh.
Our token ceiling. Our
Yeah,
token
if we keep
ceiling.
raising the token ceiling, we'll never reach it. We just keep raising it.
Right?
It doesn't exist. It's not real.
Government, we would have found brown people to bomb at this point. Somehow.
Isn't that kind of what's
Oh,
happening
man.
right now?
Yeah.
Fair. Anyway, I'd like to point out that this whole scenario I planned from the very start of the campaign. So all through last year, as plagues were happening and fucking riots and looting, I was like, why did reality decide to steal my fucking D&D notes?
That's hilarious.
So, let's just go down the line here. King. Save token or leave.
I am saving those kids. I am
Okay.
responsible for them. I own them. I'm not letting them burn up.
VV, save token, leave.
I'm gonna save and help King save them, so it goes
Okay,
faster.
2 votes for save. Ezo, save token, leave.
Token.
Token. Okay, 1 vote for token. Oz, save token, leave.
Ask me last.
Okay. Jim, save token, leave.
Somebody wants to
I'm
be
gonna
the
say
decider.
token. I'm gonna say token. I want.
Okay, 2 votes for token. Laz, save.
Yeah.
Laz is voting save.
That's 3 votes for save. Oz,
So I mean, the only thing I
Save
could do is
token, leave.
I could tie it up.
yeah, you could.
Yeah, what happens if we tie?
Well,
I'm tying it up.
so-
Token.
Toad? Okay.
Ryan
He went on
continues
his
to be an
whole-
agent of chaos.
Chaos is there.
So I feel like the only reasonable way to resolve this
I'm just kidding. I
is...
do save. I do save.
Jesus, God damn it.
Oh no! I'm really curious as to what Jolly was going to do now. No backsies.
I really do want to vote save. That's what I want to do.
Okay. So if you want to vote save, then we are going to put these away for right now. Boop, boop. I'm gonna pull these up.
Gotta make sure they don't loot target.
Sorry, let me get these situated here.
But we gotta get the kids first.
Yeah, the entire blog's kind of going up. We got to find the safest place to get everyone who's not, trying to kill everyone else.
So the situation or the rules are the same. Whenever you get a success, you will lose some time. In this case, you will lose 5 minutes. If you get a failure, you will lose 15 minutes. So keep that in mind. This is considered a separate skills challenge, so everything's on the table. Let me get the music started here. We're going to keep the same initiative. And yeah, the situation is we've got we've got riot squads actually sort of forming and lots of fires. So, Oz, you're up first.
Okay. I'm going to cloak us in darkness. I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace so that we can kind of sneak our way without attracting too much attention.
Okay, would you like to actually expend that and get advantage on whatever your check is, or would you like to just sort of flavor what you're doing is using Pass Without Trace?
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I was going to get it. I'm getting advantage to do stealth, but...
Okay. What I will say, since you did burn it, everybody has advantage on stealth checks for the rest of the encounter, and for the rest of the skills challenge. So there's that. So you do get a little something.
Well, I'm trying to stealth, but not too great at that.
Yeah, so you cast Pass Without Trace. You guys, you create this sort of pall of shadow around everybody. You start blending in. It looks like it's easier than you'd expect because they don't really seem to have noticed you. They're more sort of focused on just sort of general riots and destruction as we go to Vivi.
I wanted to just go with stealth into the orphanage to help sneak some of the kids out. I'm thinking we want to at least get the kids into the sewer because it's probably safer than being up here for now.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have to like follow us, but they could probably just like stay there for a bit just to avoid bullshit going on. So, yeah, I'll roll stealth.
Have Bully lead them back to the bar.
Okay. Yeah, so Vivi, you're able to sneak into the orphanage. You could see it is caught blaze. The first floor is on fire. However, as you creep in there, you manage to do so without drawing the attention of any of these squads and making the situation worse. So Vivi is now inside the orphanage attempting to help. Jimheim, what are you up to?
I will, as I'm outside, as I see them kind of coming in, they're Oz being a little noisy as he tries to move in, and someone sees him. I'm going to try to just kind of throw my voice and distract them somewhere else as they're looking for us. So maybe a deception or performance?
Okay. I'd say performance, maybe.
Try to throw my voice.
Nice.
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 Okay. Jimheim, I'm going to say, because you got a success there, So hang on. First off, let me deduct a little bit of time here. You've that would be 20 minutes. Oh nope, that's not right. That would put you at. There we go. Jim Hunt, you guys don't lose any time from your success as well. So yeah, you throw your voice, and like this squad of people who were they like dragged out a homeless man and were beating him with sticks. Like here, whatever you like. Did you have a particular thing you throw?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, hey, leave him alone. But
Okay.
Sounds like it comes from over there.
Okay. Yeah, they look up. They are like, who the fuck said that? And they all go charging off in that direction. The homeless guy, Jim Heim, like scrambles over to you, like grabs you by the lapel. I seen the end. I seen the end of it. End of all things.
Okay,
You gotta
buddy.
believe me. As we go to Izo.
I'm going to roll stealth because what I'd like to do is the grate, whatever storm or grate or sewer lid that is closest to the orphanage. I want to stealthily open.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my god!
You have inspiration.
This is with inspiration.
No, you have.
You have advantage on stealth because of.
Yeah, because of
Yeah,
because
you
of
have
Ryan,
an
I have
inspiration.
advantage.
But you also have an
You
inspiration
can
token that you
re-roll
could
it.
use to reroll.
I can roll again.
Yeah, within 2.
All right.
By spending an
It'll allow you
inspiration
to
token.
re-roll with advantage. Yes.
All right. There. Got rid of a token.
Super advantage.
Let me roll again. God damn it.
Ouch.
It happens.
I think Lee's touched my computer.
I have not.
I rolled like shit that when we played last Saturday too, so
Okay. So Izo, yeah, you creep over to a grate. You open it up. Unfortunately, as you do, tons of rats come like scurrying out and start swarming over you. Like frenzied and panicked. Izo, as you look up, you notice that, or as you look down into the sewer, you can see rats are boiling out of holes in the sewer and are coming up. They're also fleeing from buildings, but they are not going into the sewer.
that's a bad sign. Fuck.
That's a very bad sign.
As we go to King.
Okay, I am going to go to a building that's sufficiently away from the orphanage. That's kind of like facing the orphanage, so that people like facing it would be looking away from the orphanage. And I am going to misty step to the very top of it. I'm gonna post that. I'm actually gonna burn like a couple of gym charges for that.
Okay.
And I am going to use presentation to kind of enhance my voice, and I'm just going to call out to them, what do you think you're doing to my block? I will not stand here and watch you destroy my part of the city in front of me. And I'm going to try to get the attention of all the rioters and people, riot squads, and try and get them to look towards me instead of the orphanage and try to intimidate them into backing down.
Okay. You have advantage on this because of your gym charge expenditures.
24.
All right. Boop. So, King, you bellow it out. People turn around, and you have managed to draw their attention. All of them look up at you, King, with these bloodshot eyes filled with rage. One guy just yells out, "You think you're better than us?"
Yes, I do, in fact.
King was the wrong person to ask that question.
Isn't it obvious?
King, in the back of your you could just feel this sort of surge of confidence rush up your spine as we go to Lazarus.
Laz is just sort of tucking into alleys and then popping back out and grabbing bystanders and pulling them into the shadows away from the rioters. So he's just like, as all of this is going on, going around the edges, sneaking around and pulling people to safety.
Okay. Laz is the fucking wind. Okay. So, because, again, you got a critical success there, Laz. I'm not going to deduct time. And yeah, so Laz, you are just running around, just pulling people into alleyways, keeping to the shadows. At one point, Laz, you do find a group of riders had managed to drag somebody into the alleyways and were in the process of beating them to death. You drop down, clobber their heads, and yeah, just manage to sort of pick off the worst elements from the shadows there. Top of the round goes to Oz.
Okay. Max is playing as well. Max, what do you think I should do? Okay, that's a good insight. In fact, I don't know. Let me think. Um. Yeah. I'm just gonna. Can I insight these people to see how scared they are?
Yeah, sure.
And then, based on that, well, I fucking suck.
Okay.
I don't have inspiration in it, so I can't reroll it.
Yeah, Oz. Unfortunately, like you're trying your best. They are just generic, like just hard to tell. They're just this constantly shifting storm of emotions.
Yeah, they're too
As
high.
we go to Vivi.
Okay, so I am in the orphanage trying to talk to all little kids, and I want to say sleight of hand because I'm trying to pass out a bunch of stickers and markers or something to help get the kids inspired to be brave and tell them, all right, we gotta go together, we gotta go fast, we gotta go that way, we gotta get out of here, and we're gonna be okay, guys. Come on.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, fuck. You know what? No, I want to reroll it.
Okay.
Better?
Better, much better. Okay. So Vivi, yeah, you start handing out these stickers real quick, getting the kids inspired, like calming them down enough that they are willing to start following you and listening to you to the best of their ability. They're still, only 6 or 7, and they're caught in a fire here. You're also able to use your sleight of hand to like pick a locked door that Mama Shelby had been trapped inside of, and you're able to get her out. And this blind turtle just reaches out, like hugs you. Thank God, a child! As you start helping the kid, like the kids all go rushing out. Mama Shelby is like, step, step. Step.
Oh, okay.
Step. And you just like shove her out the door. Jimheim, you have this like crazy homeless man just like holding on to you, talking about the end times. What do you want to do?
You're muted.
You're muted if you're talking.
I'm gonna try to calm him down a little bit and say, okay, buddy, okay, yeah, just take some deep breaths, all right? It's all gonna be okay. We'll follow us. And
I always knew it. I always knew it in this way.
so I think that's persuasion,
Yeah, go for it.
which I have advantage on.
Oh yeah, you do. Fantastic.
All right.
All right. So, Jimheim, yeah, this homeless man, you start talking him down, and he goes from like screaming and ranting and raving and possibly drawing attention to himself to just sort of getting a little bit quieter. He is still quite insane, but he just sort of slumps down. He just goes, I sees, I hear it. I heard it last night. I heard it all my life in the back of my head. I hear it. Can't you hear it, son? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're just like, okay, this guy's having a time. Yeah. As you do, you notice that King's like distracting all these people on the rooftops. You see Vivi's got the kids and the turtle out. They're all running into the sewers. Izo drops down. The rest of your team drops down. You drop down. King, how do you want to get back into the sewers?
I am going to just keep on egging on the riders. Yes, I am better than you, and I always will be. And I'm going to taunt them into chasing me, and I'm going to use my illusion. I'm going to make it sound like I landed in one alley when I'm actually sneaking around the other one to get back to the group. So we'll do a stealth for that. Is the passive trace?
You don't have to give me a roll. I'm just curious as to how you get down there.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that minus a roll.
Okay. So you guys get back into the sewer, having successfully saved the kids. The district, or the King, as you're getting into the sewer, there is suddenly a crackling of lightning in the air. You could see, King, like off in the distance, like there are some storm clouds sort of slowly working their way into the city. However, this crackling of lightning just appears in the air. And when it does, out of this column of light steps several individuals. A woman with blonde hair, wearing armor and carrying a halberd. A half-elf mime. A white dragonborn with a greatsword. A beautiful-looking shirtless man with this sort of angelic cast to him. And a tabaxi wearing... looks kind of like Nyx in that she's wearing leather, like studded leather armor, and has a leather hood up, things like that. They're all wearing the crest of Waterdeep on cloaks on their backs. The blonde woman starts pointing around, and she's like, "All right, Forest Grey, let's get this place under control. Let's go." And you watch as like the members start spreading out. White Dragonborn starts using his ice breath to start putting out fires. And King, you're just like, okay, looks like everything's here. Drop down. Time is now 10 o'clock. Let's take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we're going to cut back to our friends elsewhere.
Nice.
I want to join Force Grey. This is so sweet.
The white dragonborn sounds so cool.
Just step out of a fucking lightning strike.
King, that treasure bar, the treasure cruise card you posted.
Yeah.
That barge on there, I actually took as inspiration for your brother's ship.
That makes perfect sense.
It's a nice ship.
I'm gonna step away for a second. Get back as well.
Let's see.
I'm back.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? No cracker? No, he wants to touch my mouse. Okay. No, you don't get to. You want 2 crackers? Oh, yeah, you want 2 crackers. Wow. You don't want to eat them, you just want to break them, bang them together.
Smash, smash, smash.
Max smash.
Make cracker dust.
That's what he literally does all over the fucking carpet.
Max's first full sentence will be, all is dust.
Really? That's not sitting properly, Max. He's just like sucking on the cracker.
Just wants that salt.
Salty.
All these flavors and he chose salty.
Max, stop kicking shit.
No.
Violent. Here, Max, do you want this knife?
Max like, no, I want a gun.
I don't have a gun. Here's this knife.
Just Amazon Prime a gun. Get a drone dropped.
Don't put the knife in your mouth, okay. I mean, it's just a butter knife, but... Here's this measuring tape. Ooh. You don't know all the things that's on Mama's desk. There's a lot of things on Mama's desk. Garbage, mostly.
I look forward to in a year and change when you're dealing with this and Max. Except he's even smarter and can get into more things. Except he can now operate a door.
Yep.
My hope is that by then he listens to me, right? That's a no. You listen to me or else, Max.
Is the undead warlock or the undying warlock, are either of those official?
Both of them are.
Oh. They're basically the same thing, aren't they?
Like in flavor wise, kinda, yeah. mechanically, though, I believe the undead warlock, the one from Van Richten's guide, is much better. They kind of made that one because the undying warlock from Storm Coast Adventurer's Guide was pretty shitty.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was really shitty.
I think in flavor terms, like the undying is supposed to be any sort of entity. It could be an undead, but it could be any sort of entity that might sort of extend your life unnaturally. Whereas undead is literally undead. It's like vampires and liches and stuff.
An undead warlock that is your patron's living phylactery would be kind of neat.
That'd be really cool. I want to make an undead warlock who is literally just a vampire. Like, just flavor all of his spells and abilities and his eldritch invocations as vampire things. So he can he's got gaseous form as a spell. He's got there's what was it? The invocation that lets him talk to animals, so he can talk to wolves and shit.
Hey, King,
would be the good.
Are you talking about Harry Potter?
Pretty much.
Yeah, you'd become Harry Potter.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I guess you would be, wouldn't you?
Harry Potter, the undead warlock. The church groups were right. With the vampire idea, I assume the patron would be the vampire that turned you, or the vampire lord that is in charge of your group of vampires, or etc.
Yeah, something like that. I was thinking about doing it in Rime of the Frost Maiden, where the patron is actually the frost god Oriel, and the idea is vampires are an expression of her domain, because her domains are darkness, cold, slow death, and dying alone. Those things are sort of, and the consumption of warmth. So a vampire just drains hot blood out of people. They live in the eternal darkness. They don't mind the cold too much. Just go sort of 30 days a night with it.
Nice.
Roll call. Who all is here? Charlie, are you here?
Here.
Eric, are you here?
Yes.
Ryan, you're here, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Still waiting on Ryan. Kyle, are you here?
I'm here.
Yes.
I know you're here. Laz, you're here?
Indeed.
Okay, and nobody cares about Susan. So, Susan, are you here?
In our
She's
minds,
here.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, as long as we have at least one woman, we still have tax exempt status.
What?
We have tax exempt status. Anyway, we need to hit our minority quotas here. Jim Heim. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Yeah. Let's cut back to our friends back at the party. So Caecilius Roaringhorn. Actually, hang on. Let's pull you guys back over there. Boop. So Caecilius Roaringhorn. We all know Caecilius, right? He's our buddy.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Caecilius.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, Caecilius is at the moment cowering against a wall. The situation has gotten well out of his comfort zone. There are people screaming and panicking and sort of running around. These elementals are rampaging about. Caecilius is alone, not able to really deal with all this pressure. A life of privilege and security is all sort of coming back to haunt him in this instance, as he has no ability to function in a crisis. And as he's sitting there cowering, Kelani Wavesilver comes walking up to him, rushing up to him. She is escorted by a goblin in a suit. And Kelani kneels down, touches Caecilius on the shoulder. Kai, are you okay? I don't know what to do. Everything's falling apart. Listen, it's okay, okay? We're gonna get out of here together. I got Mr. Blue Blood here, and we're all gonna be okay. I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? He just starts to sob. What am I supposed to do? Ord walks up, slaps him upside the face, grabs him by his shirt collar. He just goes, "You could try to be a man. Look at you. What am I supposed to do?" You need to focus. You're supposed to be a noble, and yet here you are cowering in front of everybody, in front of a woman.
Yeah.
Focus, my boy. Stand up. Caecilius just looks at him. I could have you executed for slapping me. What do you want? Suddenly there is a
I don't think
thunderous...
it's that easy.
Actually, in a sense, it almost... Well, maybe not executed, but it's kind of close. You could certainly be in serious trouble. There is a set of thunderous footsteps as a earth elemental starts approaching. Kelani sees it, panics, but Ord just looks at it and is very sort of nonplussed, not impressed by this thing approaching. Kelani just looks at him. What are we supposed to do? My dear, you need to calm down. Don't worry. If there's one thing you should always keep in mind, is that blue blood is never alone. And as he says that, leaping down from up above are a ragtag team of goblins. Oz's uncle Eel, dressed in dark colored clothing, wielding these 2 daggers made of smoky glass. He is escorted by Oz's uncle Dobbs, along with his cousin Tuck and his cousin Zoff, the heir to the Blue Blood dynasty. All 4 of them land on this earth elemental, basically just drop kick it together, and it goes tumbling down. As that happens, they sort of cover Ord, Kelani, and Caecilius, making their escape. We cut over to Nyx and Davil Starsong, who are back to back, just sort of fighting these little dust elementals. They look like little cyclones with these glowing eyes and sort of cackling mouths that are sort of zipping around, causing a commotion. They are occasionally trying to knock over Davil and Nyx, who are just again fighting back to back and whatnot, exchanging quips. And Nyx just comments that she is surprised that Davil's still around. Davil's just well, I can't exactly bail on the whole party, babe. Number one, I haven't had nearly enough hors d'oeuvres. Secondly, there's a lot of people here that still need saving. Nyx is just I wasn't aware that the Zentarum saved people free of charge. Well, maybe it's time the Zentarum, I don't know, start being a little more community-oriented. What do you say, babe? A change in the Zentarum. Or changing you. Me? Babe, I never change. Nyx gives him a little smile. He shoves her past a bunch of elementals and just takes one out with a swing of his sword and just yells for her to get going. Nyx gives him a nod, gives him a thumbs up, runs over and hops into a waiting carriage. Just dives into it and it starts taking off. Inside is Mert and his 2 companions. As they're driving away, they get down the road a little ways, and Mert looks at her. Good to see you all taking care of yourself. Thank you. Situation, it's gotten wild out there, and she looks out the window. Looks like everything outside's getting pretty wild too. That it is. I do declare, ma'am, I believe this is going to be one hell of a night. By the way, I believe you are overdue for your report. Oh, right, sorry. And she reaches into her lapel, pulls out a little Harper pin, attaches it to her collar. Right. She gives Mert a little salute. Special Agent Nyx, reporting in, sir. I gotta say, infiltration of the Zentarum is going pretty well. She looks out the window back at Davil. I was worried I wasn't exactly making a whole lot of progress, but recently, I don't know. I think they might be turning over a new leaf. At least some of them are. Excellent. Well, hopefully things continue down a beneficial path. And the camera pans over to a second carriage where Caprica she's got the rest of the tabaxi inside, and just as she's about to tell the driver to get going, up approaching her is this gentleman, escorted by his bodyguard, a man with long black hair and the traditional attire of Karatur, this sort of long garment. He's got a sword on his hip, and this gentleman just approaches Caprica and the tabaxi, and he's just like, "Yo, listen up, B. You need to get the hell out of my carriage. Go on, move. I can't be having a whole bunch of furs in my ride, yo." Caprica's just like, "This humble one is very sorry, but we need to get going. We have a little bit of room if you'd like to share." No. Listen, bitch. I ain't getting in. I ain't sharing no kids. I ain't squeezing my ass in there. Okay, all you bitches can get your asses out. I'm gonna be flying. I'm gonna be driving out of here. His bodyguard's just like, "Sir, there's other carriages." Now, shut the fuck up. Okay, so now all y'all can be clearing out now. Caprica's just, "This humble one is very sorry. But again, we have an elderly gentleman here. He can't exactly run very fast. Again, we could share. I could ride on the roof or something like that." The guy's just like, "Okay, listen. I'm down if bitches want to give me a bunch of pussy, but I ain't about to have my pussy give me a bunch of bitching, okay? Now, y'all can be getting out right now. Or if you want to stay, I mean, hey, that's fine, babe." Caprica just stares at him. Her fist curl into little balls, and she just goes, "This humble one would tell you to go fuck yourself, but she suspects that wouldn't be any different from any other night." And she slams the wagon and just tells the driver to go. "Hey, you can't just be leaving me here, yo!"
Yes.
Oh, finally, good for her.
And we'll cut back to you guys over here. So, Gemheim. I haven't been keeping track of what skills you guys have been using down in the sewer, so just use whatever. We'll start fresh. But you guys delve back into the sewer, kids in tow. I'm going to assume that you left Vryn down here and weren't toting him around unconscious on your shoulder, Izo, the entire time. He's still there, very much unconscious.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there are rats sort of kicking around, again, scurrying around everywhere. Definitely in a state of panic. Gemheim, what do you do?
Gemheim is spending most of his energy just kind of hopping around trying to avoid getting dirty. And so he's kind of jumping over puddles and, doing little twirls when kind of water shoots out and he's trying to dodge it. Kind of doing some acrobatics to try to stay clean, which really I think keeps the whole group morale up when Gemheim comes.
Bully's leading you, but Jim is really your guiding star. Gotcha.
Always, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So an acrobatics check? Oh no, that's a 9.
So, yeah, Jim, you try your best to stay out of the muck. Unfortunately, as you do a leap onto the other side of the little channel there, you slip on the stone and go tumbling into the muck for a second. You manage to scramble back out. Start prestidigitating a lot of the gunk off, but there is a funk. There's a smell.
You can.
As we go to Ezo.
I'm
You
going.
can't what? Sorry.
Take the funk away. Yeah.
Yeah.
You really just can't. There's always a little funk left, you know.
I'm going to use animal handling to help kind of keep the rats from getting in Bully's way.
Okay.
Hey, finally.
Hey. Okay.
Nice.
So, Ezo, what exactly do you use? How do you animal handle these things?
I imagine I have a lot of, having been in sewers a lot, I have a lot of experience with the rats and also with working in a brewery in a poor section of town. There's a lot of grain. I imagine it involves a lot of like stomping and like clapping my hands, being real loud, and then
maybe you have a little bit of food in your pockets.
Yeah. Oh my God. Actually, I do. I always have food in my pocket. Let me see. I have. Oh no, I don't. I've eaten all my eggs.
How?
Don't go to
I have no
restaurants
food
that
in my
have eggs
pocket.
often enough, because noble restaurants
It's
don't
been
do
a
boiled
bit.
eggs.
It's
Snobs.
been a bit since we've been somewhere to get some boiled eggs, so no, I actually don't have any food in my pockets.
Ezo's out of egg ammo as we go to King.
The part of town
like
that
a
we're
Yoshi.
under. The part of town that we're under, is it still underneath, or the Zentarum like kill squads? Were they just in that part where we first entered the sewers, or are they kind of like everywhere?
You have no idea.
Gotcha. I'll say that we come up to a grate or a mantle where it seems like there's some kind of like squad, like whether it's just rioters or we don't know, up there like peering down. I'm gonna try and stealth, kind of in the shadows away from that grate to kind of, not be noticed by them, kind of trying to peer into the sewers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
15.
totally. Okay.
Barely.
Yeah, King. You get to this grate, and you can see like there's a lot of light pouring in. There are people running past. You catch the sight of like red robes trimmed with gold for a second, but you keep to the shadows. They run past, and you're just like, okay, it's gone. Lazarus goes to you.
All right. So Laz is much like Gem, doing lots of like leaping and jumping. He's not concerned with getting dirty. He's just concerned with covering as much ground as quickly as possible. So he's like leaping around corners and over obstacles and like clearing areas that the water looks too deep to wade quickly and things like that. So, but he's going to be doing acrobatics as well.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you are much more successful at keeping out of the muck. And at one point, like Jim goes to leap, he's going to miss it again. You catch him, get him back onto dry land, and yeah, you guys are making good time with that. Let me just.
It's all about the footing, kid.
Yeah. As we go to Oz.
Oz is going to make sure everyone is feeling good. No, that's stupid. Yeah, that's a lot of. That was really quick. I don't know what to do. Because I can't repeat stuff, right? Like I've already used some of these. Are we still on that?
You can start fresh now that you're back in the sewer.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to use more animal handling to ride Bully.
Yeah, go for it.
There we go.
Woo!
Oh,
Nice.
right. That's exactly
Ooh,
what.
nice.
Yeah, you guys needed that. Okay. So no time expended. Oz, you just get onto Bully, and Bully just dives into the water and just starts swimming. You guys are making great time with that. You guys just follow Bully, and start navigating these sewers. As you do, you get to a section where Oz, you know that like it's going to be like if you guys try to go from the sewers here, or continue in the sewers here, like it's gonna be taking too long. What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get up topside, go one street over, hit the manhole there, and then drop back in. Otherwise, you're gonna be taking like this half-mile detour. As you guys emerge back into Dock Ward, you find that this section of the city is relatively calm. A lot of the lanterns here actually are not lit. As you look around, a lot of them have been smashed, or rather, Laz, you know that this section of the city, the street lamps here are usually smashed because the locals steal the candles and the glass. So it doesn't look like the Lamplighters Guild bothered to try to light most of the lamps here. That being said, this section of the town, like if some of those fires from further north spread, they would start like this place could go up in a tinderbox. However, as you guys are moving through these darkened streets, which have some people out and about, there are a few parties here, but a lot of people are just like starting to go indoors. The rioting is again not here, but people can tell something's going down tonight. There is, however, one group that appears to be out in a little bit of force. They're a group about 9 strong, maybe 10. You can't get a good read on the numbers, but they're wearing red robes with gold trim and masks. Not normally that strange for Liar's Night, but emblazoned on the back of those robes is a triangle made of 3 smaller ones, which arrange together to sort of make the
Triforce
impression of it's not a Triforce because the triangles are slightly different. It is, in fact, it looks more like a cloven hoof print. It is the symbol of Asmodeus.
Fuck.
And these people are out and about. They one of them, who appears to be a little bit better kept than the others, is sort of just announcing that tonight is a night of heresy. You put your faith in Liera. You put your faith in Mask when it is the raging fiend that you should be praising. It is the raging fiend you should be worshiping. And if you will not worship him by force, you will worship him in fear. And they start grabbing people off the streets and things like that. Would you guys have a choice? You can engage these people. You could fight them. You could give me a token and have it dealt with, or just keep going.
I think it's time for a token.
I'm leaning towards token, or just kind of letting them at it, because are we, as callous as it sounds, I guess it's in character, is we in a part of town that we care about? Like,
there's nothing in this town, in this part of Dock Ward, that you particularly care about. No.
That King particularly cares about, I'm sure. Okay, just making sure. In which case, yeah, I'm on either just letting them at it or tokening it.
Token.
Okay, I've got a few votes for token. Let's go down the line here. King, token or pass?
I'll say pass. I spent my good deeds on reuniting family and saving burning orphanage.
Okay, so pass. Vivi.
Pass.
2 votes for pass. Ezo.
Token.
Oz.
Can I go last?
Oz.
Pass.
Okay, 3 votes for pass. Jim.
I'm going token.
And Laz.
Token.
Okay, so the only fair way I feel is a D20 roll. That seem reasonable to you guys?
Yeah, I think token should be
Okay.
odd.
Okay, token is odd. Even. Okay.
All right, damn.
Oh.
You guys descend
Harlow.
into the sewers once more. As a quick little cut where you guys drop into the sewers, camera pans over to the little cult of Asmodeus as they're moving about. And as they're doing that, the guy in the sort of leader guy, who incidentally is the 10th member of this little clutch here, at one point, like as some of these guys are grabbing a person and pulling out these curved daggers and stabbing them, one time each for a total of 9 cuts. This guy is standing back, observing it, nodding. Good. And as the camera sort of pans down, we could see on the back of his hand is not the symbol of Asmodeus, but a symbol of a six-fingered a six-fingered hand right there on the back of his palm. We cut to you guys down in the sewers. So you gentlemen and lady are have managed to make a lot of good time. You've got about 45 minutes before midnight. However, Oz, as you guys are going through here, you know that you know that there is a straight shot you guys could take right to or like very close to your destination. It'll take you about 20 minutes. However, as you get to the sort of intersection that you need to take, you know that this intersection involves going down a level in the sewers. And when you get to the ladder that would take you down there, you could see that the bulkhead to it has been sealed or has been like closed, tightened, and inscribed on the wall in this phosphorescent paint is caution, or is rather danger, do not enter, and it's been underlined 3 times. Oz, you recognize this is like a marking that the Dung Sweepers Guild will often put on like very dangerous sections of sewer.
This is not dangerous at all.
Fair. Now you've got again, Oz, you could spend 20 minutes going the direct route. Alternatively, it would take you about a little more than 40, but you could go around.
Okay, guys, do you want to go the dangerous route, but it's faster? Or the non-dangerous route, and it's boring? I mean slower, sorry.
Laz is all for going the dangerous route. He's already convinced himself this is a ploy.
What's a ploy?
Are you saying we take the quick route?
Take the quick route. Yeah.
Fuck it, we can
I'm
handle
down-
ourselves.
I'm down for that.
What does Laz think that the ploy is?
Well, hopefully we don't run into something, because that could take some time too, so...
I mean, how bad could it be? Could it be extra stinky? We're already in the sewer.
They could be like a monster or something. What if it's a giant frog or something?
There
We can handle it.
are plans afoot. There's a strong desire for people not to interfere. I don't know. Well, yeah. Straight shot.
I'm hearing straight shot.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
I agree.
Straight shot.
Straight shot, because yeah, once we get there, I imagine we probably need time to do whatever it is we need to do in there, and 5 minutes won't be enough for that, I imagine.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are about to descend in there, Vryn, on the back of your, on your shoulder there, Izo, starts waking up.
Can I pop him to put him back to sleep?
I thought he was back with the orphans.
You could, yeah, if you want to.
I'll do that.
Okay, he's like coming to, and you pop him back down.
I thought we left
Alright,
Bryn back
so-
with the orphans, or did I misremember that?
I'm
No,
keeping him with
that
me.
was while we were saving them.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed that you guys left them. Oh, hang on, this map is, there. Yeah, hang on, let me get your tokens onto this next map.
Yeah, Ren's not leaving my site until I'm in front of the Blackstaff herself.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. And let me go ahead and pull you all over to the map. Boop. So you guys descend into this section of sewer. Oz, you know that your destination is over here.
Okay. I mean, I would make our way over there.
Mhm.
Do you want me to move my character token?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Come on, guys, it's this way. I guess
Okay.
I'll go over the bridge.
Okay. Oz, give me a perception check.
Okay.
How stinky is it in here?
It is
Fuck me.
noxious in here.
Ooh.
Okay.
No.
Never mind, Oz. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Not gonna worry
Yeah,
about it.
there is a palatable stench of like feces and rot.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
This is the worst.
I need people to stop moving. Oh, okay. That's good right there. King and Jim, give me a perception check.
They're Julie.
18.
So,
8.
Jim, you get across the as you're going across the bridge, you notice a ripple in the water down below. You scurry across, but something's down there, Jim.
I think we have a guest down in this stinky doo-doo water.
Well, it can stay down there for all I care.
And I say we move faster.
We just don't have to care about it.
Yes, I will quickly take a few steps further away from the bridge and from the water.
I'm going to try and cross the bridge.
King,
There's a
stop.
troll.
Aha! Knew it.
Okay, let me pull up this thing sheet.
It's an aboleth.
Can I inspire King real
What's
quick
the-
as he's running across?
Sure, yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I'm
you
gonna-
noticed that there was something down there.
Yeah. But come on, King, you got this. Come
It
to me,
just-
baby.
It just smells so duty. So much duty.
So, King, as you're making your way across, because Jim pointed out this does not have advantage against you, but a tentacle comes bursting out of the water on this long, sort of brownish tan limb. The sort of end of it is got this or it's got this weird sort of squid-like into it, that sort of like diamond-shaped tip, but it's covered in spikes. 16?
My AC is 16 exactly, so I think you do hit.
Okay. You take 15 damage there. 11 bludgeoning, 4 piercing, and it is you are grappled and restrained. And emerging out of the water here is this thing. This
fuck.
large creature. It is mostly a mouth
God.
with 3 stubby little legs, 2 of these long tentacles, and a third tentacle coming out of its back that has a trio of eyes on it. However, this thing is clearly in a state of heavy decay. The eyes on the back of that tentacle are milky and sort of in rather dead looking, and all like infested throughout its body are countless finger-sized maggots. King.
Baby Felipe? No. Felipe Grande.
Let me put this little marker here on you, King, so I know you are grappled. And why don't we go ahead and roll initiative? Yeah, and let me get the battle music up for you.
Everybody that had the mindful white should still have the +2 because it lasts for 4 hours.
24. Wow, we all roll very high.
Oh, we all did.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Good initiative.
So
rolls.
mine's actually a 20.
Mine's 24, technically.
Oh,
you can change it.
Oh, you're right.
King's is technically a 25, I think, unless you've already changed it.
Oh, dang it, because that brew thing. Okay.
Yep.
I rolled really well too, but it doesn't matter because you guys all rolled astounding. Very good.
Oh, I didn't have bully roll.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll for bully.
I gotta get this picture thingy up. Eventually.
Damn. All right, Bolly.
Wow. We're wasting our rolls on initiative.
Yeah, why are we all critting on initiative?
We got to crit on something.
Okay,
It
so-
hasn't been anything else we've done.
Yeah, you're right. This we've been low rolling.
So
He wants to say
Jimheim,
goodnight.
you are up. Aw, good night, Max.
Good night,
Jimheim,
Mac.
you're up first.
Night, Max.
Night, Max.
Okay, I'm going to, as I see this smelly, toothy poop monster. Oh, do they have to understand me for this one? Yeah, I'm going to go towards it and say, yeah, you really need to get away from us. So I'm going to step over here to get a view of it and then cast Dissonant Whispers. So,
Okay. Could you go ahead and post that in chat for me?
Yeah. So it makes a wisdom save, and if it fails, it takes the damage. Psychic damage, and has to move its speed away from me with its reaction.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. All right then, so wisdom save. Boop. 9, no. Okay, so it's going to take psychic damage, 14 psychic damage, and then has to move away. So, oh, that's convenient. All right. Does it take King with it?
Since I'm
Not
grappled,
sure.
I would imagine so, right?
Yeah, you are grappled. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna move. It's gonna pull King with him.
That's fine. I got a plan. It's all right.
Okay. It has to move its
shit,
full speed
sorry.
away. Is that correct, Jim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reaction, full speed.
I don't think this thing is particularly fast. Well, okay, it's faster than a thing this size should be then, or a thing with like stumpy 3 legs too. There you go, dragging King along with it.
No,
So King, you are
no.
pulled into the sewer.
Oh shit! That was less inspiring than my last turn. And then I'll step back away from the edge again because I'm still scared of it.
Okay. Oz goes to you.
Oh no. King. Let's see how far I would have to move. 30. Is someone snoring?
That would be my cat.
Oh, nice.
Tell him to wake his ass up.
I don't really know what I can do.
He
for you.
snores when he's awake. It does not help.
Shoot it.
Yeah, I mean that's the best thing I could do. I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow. Is this an aberration by chance?
Yeah, it is.
It is? Cool.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Greater favorite enemy then.
Ooh.
13 to hit, or 13 damage, or 24 to hit. Does it hit?
24 hits, 13 damage. Okay.
Nice. And I'm gonna use my Fury of the Small bonus. I'll pump that in
What's
there.
that?
I don't know, but it does something. When you damage a creature with an attack or spell that the creature is the size larger than you, you cause the attack or spell to do extra damage to the creature. The extra damage equals your level. So an extra, what level am I? 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Let me just double check. Okay, yeah. Goes to King.
I am just swatting at this tentacle around him like, no, gross, I don't want to drown in poop water, and I'm going to use a bonus action to burn a couple of gem charges and misstep away from this thing. So I'm going to disappear in just some golden little embers and reappear. Let me count up 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to pop over here. At least since it's a teleport, then that just gets me out of it, right?
Right, yeah.
Beautiful, because I'm going to turn around and I'm going to cast a firebolt at it as I'm still kind of running away going, gross. And I saw the Bardic Inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw that on the attack roll. We'll see what it is first. It's a D6, right?
D8.
Beautiful.
That's
so
a hit.
17, perfect.
Woo.
Doing 13.
Ooh, wow. Okay. Good
And
hit.
as I'm still just yelling, gross, I am running 5, 10, 15, 20, just around a corner to get away from it. I'm about to flat myself against the wall, but think a second of it because I'm sure it's just completely covered in awful.
And I just want to flavor Jem's Bardic Inspiration a little bit because I think that he just can't stop thinking about how magnificent Jem looked on the other side of that bridge, and he's like, I gotta get away from this guy and get back to my Jem.
Jem will keep me safe, keep me from getting poop grabbed. That'll end my turn.
Before we get to Laz's turn, I gotta check something real quick.
I just like to think of when I inspire people, they just like think of how awesome I am, and then that's how they're inspired.
I literally am inspiring to them.
Exactly.
Okay, Lazarus goes to you. You're muted, Lee.
Sweet. Nope. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will. So Last is gonna run up, hand crossbow to thing, because as far as he knows, this thing still has King, because that was around a corner. Can you guys see my roll?
I don't see a roll, no. Oh, now I see it.
Okay, there
10?
it is. And does that?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually, okay, I got a 10.
Yeah, it'd be a 10. 10 does not hit, no.
Yeah.
Would you like to stay there?
No. I roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back down the way
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Goes to Izo.
Okay. Let's see. I'm so far away from everybody. Well, except for Vivi. Okay. Do we know where we're heading in here? Right? We know where we're going.
Yeah. Here, I'll draw it on the map. But it's over there.
Okay.
Thank you. Somebody's pinging it.
I see. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, and everybody's just going straight ahead. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm on the bridge. Do I need to stop or can I dash?
You can keep going.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Boom. That's my turn.
Okay. Goes to this thing's turn. So this thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's gonna start swimming up here. This creature sees a juicy little goblin. It's gonna lash out.
Oh shit!
Actually, I think can I get?
I made a mistake.
Yeah, I got 1 square more. So yeah, it's gonna move here. Tentacle, chomp chomp, or rather, grab.
Ooh,
12
miss.
to hit Oz.
Miss.
Second tentacle, 11 will not hit. And then it's gonna surge forward, Oz, with this giant gaping mouth and try to bite you. Chomp, chomp.
Miss.
13. Okay. So
Oh,
Oz, you're
shit.
just dodging away from all of these. And it just like it's just ravenous with hunger. Again, all of these like grubby little maggots infesting its rotting body. As we go to Verity.
Don't worry, I fought these things before. Sort of.
Gross.
I watched a guy fight him.
Yeah, I believe it. You know, I kind of want to dash. TBH, to be honest. So I'm gonna do that. Can I end up in the square? Yeah, I'm gonna dash the fuck out of there.
You will provoke as you dash across that bridge.
Cool with that. And look at that. Wait, do I have... Will shield help with this?
No!
So you would have been here when that hits.
Don't get hit.
For a total of 15 as it reaches out and grabs you with this tentacle.
I'm gonna shield that shit.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Fuck you.
Okay, so I'm sorry, continue as you were.
Yes. Yeah, some airbags pop out, knock his tentacles away. And fuck you, bitch! As I run past.
Okay.
And that's it.
Anything else, V?
Nope.
All right. Bottom of the round, or I should say top of the round, except for the fact that, King, I am so sorry that you went there.
No, Mache Felipe, no.
As it comes bursting out of the water, another one of these rotting undead monstrosities. So again, with all these grubs infesting it, it's gonna lash out with a tentacle. 18 to hit.
I am going to shield there. Do I have? I do have shield. Okay, I'm shielding that as well.
Okay. Second tentacle.
My
20
AC 's-
does not hit, correct?
With shield, I'm at 21.
All right, and the bite.
Oh my god,
Oh, no.
okay.
Can't do that.
You take 14 piercing, and then I need a Constitution save.
Oh.
This is really bad.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Constitution.
This is how King dies.
I'm gonna die in the poop hole. This is how I die.
So, King, you take 14 piercing, and you're going to contract 3 rot grubs. So I'm gonna put a little marker here on you. What would be a good? What's a good grub? It's a good little grub marker here. The skull, because these things are probably gonna fucking kill you.
Oh my god!
No.
I don't know what rock grubs do, but they don't sound good.
Get them
So
out of here.
let me
Very
see if I can
bad.
find it.
Yeah,
don't
look what
know.
they did to this big monster.
Let me pull up this thing's character sheet real quick.
King, no! The sad music is playing.
Who started the
Let's
sad
see.
music? I'm not gonna die here.
Wait a minute. Wait, is sad music actually playing?
It is actually playing.
It's part of the song that you.
Oh,
it's
oh.
on a
I
loop.
did not know that the sad part of it was actually at the end of it. Oh my god.
It's perfect.
Of all the ways for me to die in the poop hole.
So, King, you're obviously not taking different damage from this. I just need the description here. So, okay,
Oh
yeah.
god.
So, oh god. At the start of each of your turns, you're going to take 1d6 piercing damage per rot grub infesting it. Applying fire to the bite wound before the end of your next turn is going to basically you need to light these things on fire, or otherwise they're going to burrow into you and just start going for your heart and your brain.
Oh,
But does he know that?
That's-
I mean, there are finger-sized grubs on King that have bitten into him and are starting to burrow their way under his flesh. So,
Like the
King,
mummy.
you need to burn these things off fast.
Yeah, if nothing else, I know I should get these off of me.
Yes, exactly. It was such a good idea to take the shortcut as we go to Jim.
Oh god,
Technically, no one knows this is happening because I am
Yeah,
in
I
a
think-
blind spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think I haven't seen King in a while. I hope he's thinking about me. And I'll step over to the edge. If I go over like here, can I see beneath the bridge and see the creature?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going over there. I don't want
Yeah, because it's got that little arch to it.
Is this one looking kind of fucked up at all?
It's taking significant damage, yeah.
We passed
Okay.
the bully's turn, by the way.
I don't even see Bully on the track.
And that's the problem.
Oh.
Well, here, hang on, Jim. Let's add Bully here. Do we know what Bully's initiative was, Oz?
Yeah, he's like the same initiative as me.
Oh, okay. Well then, let's
He
go
got
ahead
a
and...
crit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it changed my initiative for some reason. I must have been clicking on Oz.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and have Bully go ahead and do something right now.
Yeah, he probably would have just went up to where I'm at and
Okay.
attacked the same thing.
Okay, go for it.
Alright. Sorry.
No, it's okay. That's a hit.
Okay, so the monster's grappled.
Okay. It's a grapple fest. Okay, as we go to Jim.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to just call it a stinky motherfucker. You stinky motherfucker, I say. And...
Okay.
Safe.
18.
Damn.
It ignores you.
It's true. You are stinky. And I'll just take a couple steps back.
Okay.
the end of my turn.
Lazarus goes to you.
All
You're
right,
muted, Link.
Yep. I did not want you guys hearing my cat sleep anymore. So, Laz will dash to there, and seeing this thing, he will try to pop off another crossbow bolt.
That's a hit.
Nice. But I do not get my sneak attack. So 9.
Okay. Anything else, Laz?
Nope, that was everything I can do.
Okay. King goes to you.
So at the start of my turn, I take 3d6.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll it. 8. I take 8 damage.
Okay.
So seeing these grubs trying to burrow into my side, can I use Firebolt to just gonna burn them up in my hands and just kind of try and burn them off me?
Yeah, you can use. You can use Firebolt to deal 1 fire damage to yourself and kill all grubs.
Yeah, I will take that 1 fire damage 100%.
Yeah. You burn away those grubs.
And I'm gonna turn to Les like, Les, this is not a safe spot. We gotta get out of here, and I am going to dash and then feel an agility and try and get my way as close to the exit as possible. Let me see how far that can get me. So that'd be 120 feet. Let me do some measurements.
Laz will call back. We should all run.
So
There are more of these things.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. At any point you want me to stop for the third one, just tell me. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 102, 115, 120, 120 feet from feeling agility and use my action to dash. Actually, I should have asked, does burn them off take an action?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does take an action to burn them off.
Son of a bitch. Okay, let me rewind 60 of those feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So I am across the bridge.
That you are. Okay.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. Oz goes to you.
I'm gonna look at Bully and be like, it's time to sacrifice myself. The sad music is on. And I'm gonna jump into the monster. Just kidding. I'm gonna disengage with my bonus action. And then I'm also gonna take my weapons out, my short swords or rapier and short sword, and I'm gonna start running away. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll dash as well. 2, 6. Okay, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. What does Bully do?
He's gonna disengage as an action and run away as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can he go farther than 6 because he's a frog?
Is his speed higher than 30?
No.
No.
He's got jump moves though. I guess that's for going up things.
Yeah, I think so.
Never mind then.
Okay. Goes to Izo.
I run to here, and that's my turn.
Okay. Goes to this thing. Hang on, let me make sure. Yeah, it is that thing. Okay. This thing is going to lumber up It's going to take... I'm going to say it's difficult terrain for it to sort of climb up like that. Sees a yummy Jimheim.
Gem.
Oh no.
Gem.
Oh god, Jim.
No.
Get right there. There we go. So, bite against Jim. Chomp, chomp. 18 to
Oh,
hit
yeah.
Jim
Oh, fucking
That'll
ass.
hit.
for 13, and then I need a Constitution save.
Oh, shit balls.
Oh no. Fail.
You contract 4 rot grubs.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Sad music's
Actually, hang on,
playing.
that reminds me. Let me take these skulls off of King. Oop.
Fucking ass.
And give them to Jimheim.
These people all run so fast.
Does everyone have... Anybody have fire?
And then it's going to lash out with the tentacle against Bully. No. And second tentacle against Bully. No. Okay. So
I mean, we should-
yeah, comes up, bites Jim. Jim, these fat little maggots burrowing out of this thing and wheedling their way into your skin. Vivi, goes to you.
I'm level 6. I have never used this before. I have my my wand prototypes, which is infused with a cantrip, which includes
Oh,
Firebolt.
okay. I forgot you had this.
I know, we do, because I never use it. So I do have Firebolt to try and burn off these grubs.
If you'd like, you can use your action to do 1 fire damage to Jim using your wand thing, and that would get rid of all those grubs.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it really just looks like a little gun.
Okay.
It's like a flare gun.
Yeah, sure. Jim, I'm gonna need you to hold still. This is
Wait,
gonna
I
burn
think
a little, but we gotta get rid of these. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my action to do that.
You're ruining
Okay.
my outfit.
I mean, I'll
Singeing
just
my
press
lace.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Like I can see Jim just like thrashing these grubs. Like Vivi's got a flare gun. He's like desperately like hold still.
I like how the two,
Minions.
look at the two fanciest people are getting the grossest things happening to them.
I know. What,
Yeah,
what
really.
kind of cruel world is this?
Oh god.
Just one.
Yeah. So Jim, you take 1 fire damage and you no longer have grubs.
Okay.
And Jim, just fucking run.
I'll try.
And I will skedaddle down here.
Okay. Goes to this OTAG. King's all the way over there, and he's all alone, but other thing's closer, so it's gonna swim over here. Right there. Actually, I think here. I think Izo is he's just too far away. Okay.
Damn
So,
right, too far away.
Laz is coming at you. Tentacle. 21.
God.
Hits.
So it's just 10 damage there. But you're grappled
Okay.
and restrained.
Great.
So and then let's see. Lazarus, give me a strength check against this thing.
Oh God, no. Yep, that's about right.
Okay, so Laz, you are pulled into the water as it backs up with you in its tentacles. And now that you're nice and close in the water, swim back up. Chomp. 11's not going to hit. Has 1 more tentacle. Or actually, no, hold on. It won't. It will not use that. It's got something in its tentacle. So it's going to try and use let's see.
It's got a knife.
It's got a knife.
It's going to use the. No wait, hang on. It makes 3 attacks once. Oh, never mind. It has to use that tentacle attack. It can't use this. Oh wait, you are restrained, so this has advantage. So 19 to hit
Yeah, that'll do it.
for an additional 11. Wow, this thing does so much damage.
Ugh.
When did
Okay.
OTUGs get so fucking beefy? Okay. Goes to Jimmy.
Okay. Okay, Mister. I would really appreciate it if you would leave now and go that way. And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it again. So it needs to make a Wisdom save.
Oh boy. Okay.
Woo.
All right. So well, Ed, I've got good news and I got bad news, Jim. So, good news. This affects it and it is running away. Bad news. It just bloodied it. So this triggers. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Am I within 10 feet, or is Bully?
Bully is too, yeah. Bully needs to give me a dexterity save too.
He gets advantage. No, he doesn't. I lied.
Alright.
Okay.
Dex save. There we go. Bully's pretty good at those.
Yeah, you both managed to avoid getting hit with a rot grub. And then it has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
If I read that correctly, when these things died, they create a rot grub swarm.
They do.
But
My movement to run away.
Let's just fucking run, guys.
We
That-
can't.
what-
Laz is trapped.
We're working on
Yeah,
it.
Laz is stuck. Laz is in a real bad way.
Oh,
Yeah, easier said than
shitballs.
done. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Speaking
Laz
of
can't
Laz,
teleport. Fuck.
Yeah.
just knows the time. Okay, let's. This will probably be the last round.
Okay.
Oh wait, hang on. It's not. Hang on. How did that happen? Okay, no, I'm sorry. It's Oz first because Oz is 24. How'd that fucking happen?
well, because never mind. I won't explain it.
I don't know. Hey, okay, Oz, you're up first, or you're up next.
You're up.
Some level right now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep running. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit! So I see Laz getting like fucked over.
Yeah,
He's grappled right now.
he's grappled and and this thing is trying to bite him.
What can I do to save him? Can I try to pull him out? Is that a thing?
Yeah, totally.
I'm not very good at that, but I'll do it anyway. I'm gonna try to grab him and ungrapple him.
Okay, give me a athletics check.
Okay. Oh, I'm not good at this at all.
No, I'm afraid not. You reach down, you grab a hold of Laz's hand, but he's yanked out of your grip.
Okay. Well, that's kind of everything I can do. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Now it's Laz's turn.
Laz is gonna do an acrobatics check to try to wiggle his ass out of this.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, buddy.
Then that's. Oh, hold on. Let's see. What can I do as a bonus action? Hold, please.
Holding.
Nothing. I can do nothing as a bonus action because I am restrained.
Okay.
That's my turn.
King, as it's about to go to your turn, suddenly, resounding through the sewer is, your location has been configured. King, goes to you.
Our location needs to be out of here, and I'm going to keep on
Pig, shut up.
running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I am going to shoot a firebolt at the thing. Like, Laz, you gotta get out of there. Like, just wiggle a bit. Just wiggle it.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
You're jiggling, not wiggling. You gotta wiggle.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not. See, King, you need to wiggle it.
Ooh.
But you were jiggling.
But you were jiggling. Mm.
God, is there anything I can do with a bonus action to try and help with this? Not really.
Asshole person or something.
It's not a person. It's.
Fuck.
Ouch,
Definitely.
offensive, sir.
Definitely not a person.
Definitely not a person.
Banish it.
If you're spraying rock rub, you're not a person.
Anything else, King?
Nah, that should be it.
Okay. Bully.
Bully's gonna continue to run, but he's also gonna be mindful of Gem because he likes Gem.
Okay.
So he's going to stop there. That way, if the thingy does decide to pursue, it won't be able to get to Gem.
Okay. Ezo goes to you.
Bully's got my back.
I step up to the edge of this pool, and I'm going to use my last round of this mortar.
Gotcha, Oz. Good idea.
Pew.
Nice.
How dexterous could a thing with 3 legs and a zombie possibly be? Okay, wow. Still more dexterous than I thought. But not enough. Okay, so
It takes
20
20 fire damage.
yeah, it goes up in flames. This thing does not like that. You could hear, like, the creature itself doesn't let out any sort of pain, but you hear the sound of, like, popping, and you could see, like, all throughout its body, like, the little rot grubs are just boiling and cracking and popping all over.
Oh, this
Some of
is
them
so
let out,
gross.
like,
It
like,
smells so
tiny
bad.
screams.
Is it yelling, my
No, no,
bugs?
no,
My
the-
bugs?
No, the grubs themselves aren't, like, yelling in pain or anything like that. It's more like
My
the sound of
bugs.
steam escaping from their liquid bodies.
My bugs.
My bugs!
This smells
Anything
so
else?
bad.
Oh, the stench is unbearable.
Let's see. That was 5, 10.
A thing that in it, when it's alive, eats poop, is undead and filled with maggots, and is now burning.
Oh yeah, and it's all around me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move. I use my action. It's not by chance a bonus action to grab Laz. Wait,
It's not
hold on. It actually might
Oh?
be for me.
for
Hold
you.
on.
Well,
I gotta look at
good
this.
point.
Yes. I can. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Yep. Boom. I can spend a moxie point to grapple Laz.
Okay, yeah, so I'll let you give me an athletics check and try and free him. $18 is enough. So, Laz, you are no longer grappled and restrained by this thing.
You're now
What's that?
grappled by me.
Run for it, Izo. Run for it.
Let's see. So that was 15 movement. 5, 10. Boom. We're here.
Okay. Otiug the first.
The first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cannot reach Bully normally, so it's just gonna start stampeding down this hallway with these loud, wet as it's following after you, Jim. It's gonna get here and like start squaring off with Bully as we go to Vivi.
I always fucking
Good placement of Bully, by the way.
I always forget, but I think I'm pretty sure it's an action to summon my turrets. Not a bonus action. It's a bonus action to
I actually
have
think
them
it is a
do
bonus
stuff?
action.
To summon? No, I think it's a bonus action to have them do stuff, but I think to summon them it's like an action. Fuck. Yes, it is. It's an
It is?
action
Okay.
to summon them. I don't know which one I want to summon, to be honest.
Probably the one with fire.
Yeah, I was thinking the four. I know that because I want fire. My first thought was I wanted the force ballista because I wanted to push them away.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they're
That
not
is
that
pretty
fast.
fantastic. That's great.
But
Actually,
fire's also
ignored me.
nice. I don't know. Either or. What do you think? Take a vote on your phones.
Go
No.
with your gut. Go with your gut.
Do whatever you think is right. What would Jesus do?
I mean, like pro and con, I could do fire, but I'm also like really far away from everybody. Whereas
Yeah.
you're way over there.
Yeah, I mean, and for fire, I have my firebolt thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go with the force ballista. Boom. 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 Wait, how far away can I? Summon one medium turret within 5 feet. Oh, so he's next to me. Can I make a move right now? Fucking, I remember how these fucking things fucking work.
I'm pretty sure you
Learning
can
how
make
to
a move
play
now.
our characters.
And yeah, I can make a move.
Go Pikachu!
15 feet. I mean, that's all.
Pikachu! Okay.
Use
That's
your
all he needs to move
Thunderbolt.
anyway.
Okay.
Alright.
Can you have him like shoot too as a bonus action?
Yeah.
Hit him with your Pika Blast.
So let's see. Shoot. Yeah,
That's a hit.
Ace.
that is a hit. Fuck off. Wow, 10 feet?
Ooh!
That's awesome.
You saved Bully's
Hello.
life.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
That was awesome.
You. Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
And,
goes to this OTO.
I think I can move.
Did you want to move?
I do. I want to move. Fucking here, I guess. Or here.
Yeah.
Here's
End
a
right
good
over
spot.
here.
Here's a good.
Or there's
Hey,
a good
you're
spot.
peeking around. You're peeking around the corner.
You could go 20 more feet. You could be right here.
No.
I bet it'll be a lot of fun. Ah, okay.
I like this corner. It's a good corner.
You could go right
You see
here.
everything.
Hey, I can see everything.
Suddenly, Vivi's not into the tentacles. Gotcha. Okay.
Not when they
First,
explode into
hang
my
on.
skin. No.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah. Oz, I almost missed you there because your token kind of blends in with the background.
Yeah, you can keep doing that if
too
you want.
eagle-eyed for you.
Darn it.
Well,
Miss.
you can keep dodging these apparently too.
Oh,
Oh no,
Definitely a miss.
that misses.
definitely.
Definitely was.
That's a lot of numbers. That's 23 damage there, Oz, and you are now grappled and restrained.
Great.
Okay.
Back to this.
Back to this.
Back to you, John.
It's gonna wrong campaign, and then it's
Oh,
going
yeah.
to try to bite you there, Oz. This has advantage
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
for 10 piercing, and I'm going to need a Constitution save.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Don't worry, I'm really good at Constitution, guys. Oh my God!
Now you are.
Yeah.
The meme worked.
So Oz, this thing comes biting down on you, and like a one fat little rot grub lands on your nose, and you just shake it off. It goes flying into the water. As we go to the top of the round, Hey, Charlie, you'll appreciate this reference. As our heroes descend into this into the sewers, fighting these Otyugs, with who knows what kind of danger lurks ahead. 15 seconds have passed. And we'll see how you guys do next time, but we're gonna call it there for tonight.
What?
All right.
Nice.
Because these things were being much more effective than I thought they were. I decided not to do this, but King.
Was there a third? Oh my god!
Wow.
Of course it was.
Oh my god! Papa Felipe, Macho Felipe, and Tio Felipe.
That would have been funny. I would have liked that.
I would have laughed my ass off and started rolling through character because I'd be dead.
Oh my god.
that
I
rock.
love that you kept teleporting away from them and kept running into the next one.
No joke. That roll for like the damage of the rock grub. I gotta start my turn. My health was well within range of being one shot by that and like permadead from them eating my heart. I brought up a dice roller on my other monitor. Like, okay, let's see how often I get above 12 with 3d6s. Oh, that's a lot.
2 campaigns, 2 opportunities for auto death there, Kyle.
Yeah, I noticed.
In 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Next, we have to fight a beholder against the death ray thingy, McBob.
Oh god,
Disintegration
that
ray.
thing again. Yeah.
So,
I think
So you joke
aren't we
about
glad
that.
we took this shortcut? Maybe next time you'll learn to read signs.
I mean, like, I've been expecting us to have to go through like a little like mini dungeon whenever we get to this building this whole time. So like, I figured like 5 minutes would give us nothing in there.
Yeah.
Oh no, I the player knew that this was a bad idea.
Same. But we had to
But it
do
was
it anyway
still
because
fun.
we needed some
had to
fun.
do it.
Yeah.
We need the time.
Yeah.
It is exciting though. Ryan, you were right when calling that. This is exciting,
Yeah.
terrifying and exciting, but exciting.
We could have went the
boring
short
way.
way with that's fun, or the short boring way. You know?
Yeah.
Long boring way.
See, I would say when we get back to the bar, we should flush Baby Felipe, but he is the flush. That's where it goes, so we can't really flush him.
I think we should just take a shower when we get back.
Oh, yeah. As soon as
Oh my
this
God.
riot and
A
everything's
million
done, we need to go to the bathhouse.
Burn all of these clothes.
Oh, I'm still in my Halloween costume, so yeah, let's burn this shit. We're all in Halloween costumes.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
good.
right. I'm dressed like the
I love the
hamburger.
image of you guys getting back to the bar, just piling all your Halloween costumes into a little heap, setting them on fire, and just as the match hits, like D comes out and sees his mask burning.
Oh god.
One tear.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
no!
that'd be so sad. I'll keep the mask and wash the poop off it.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Let's hold on. Let's cut back to the party real quick. We're gonna jump right back over there real quick. The Castellanters have opened up a portal or a teleportation circle, I should say, and they've again, it's giving off this brilliant, shimmering white light. The various nobles in the party are rushing towards it. Jimheim's father, Wilfried, leaps in. The 2 Growlhounds do. Tristan Ashbridge is outpacing his fiancée and leaps through. So Marilyn Beaumont and Francesca, Tristan's cousin, are rushing for the portal simultaneously. The Castellanters gesture for them to hurry through. They leap in. The portal starts to close. Francesca overtakes Marilyn, shoves her out of the way, and then leaps through the portal. Marilyn crashes to the ground, gets to her feet, and the portal closes.
God, what assholes.
Son of a bitch.
We cut over to Tyrion Valentine and Trelib Wavier, who are back-to-back or actually they're standing side to side, trying to best an earth elemental that is slowly getting the better of them. Like both of them are skilled fencers, and they are complimenting each other, just like critiquing, or either complimenting and like simultaneously sort of critiquing their techniques and whatnot. The two of them have a long history, apparently, of fencing together. At one point, they actually coordinate their strikes. They like Tyrion slides underneath the elemental's legs while Trelib is distracting it and stabs the thing in the back. However, it's just stone, so it doesn't really care that much about vitals or anything like that. It spins around with this giant boulder of a fist and is about to bring it down on Tyrion when Davil's Star Song actually leaps into the way, knocks Tyrion to the ground. The big spiked boulder fist swooshes over the air with a noticeable sound. The two of them rush to their feet. Trelib reunites with them as the three sort of swashbucklers stare down this elemental. There is a little blast of lightning on its back. It turns. Drusilla Osternath, the Thayan ambassador, is quickly like approaching it, just like blasting with magic. Davil looks over at Tyrion and Trelib. You two get the heck out of here, Bam. I'll cover you. They give him a nod and start bolting. The elemental tries to smash at Davil. He jumps out of the way, spins, and cold clocks Drusilla right on the fucking temple. She does not give an inch.
Wow.
She reaches into this thing, her fist or her like palm slicked with black magic, embeds it into solid stone. The creature crumbles into dust. Davil gives a low whistle, and like as he's staring at her, notices that her she didn't give an inch, but there's a scrape on her face. But there's no blood coming from it. Instead, it looks like she's wearing makeup, and underneath is bronze.
Oh.
He
The dragon!
Out of it. He shakes out of it and rushes off into a nearby carriage. As he does, the scene is quickly overtaken by a bunch of shouting, and storming into the place is the City Watch, led by Tanavast herself. Marilyn Beaumont who is being comforted by Kaya Valentine and Syra Iltarn, the Cormyrian ambassador to Waterdeep. They were trying to get to the portal themselves, but they were helping people along the way. They pick her up and comfort her. They are surrounded by City Watch members. Tanavast starts directing soldiers, or rather watch members, to start focus firing on these elementals. Tanavast herself takes on a lightning one. Davil hops into a cart or into a carriage, slams the door. The thing starts taking off. Oh, man. That was a close one, babe. He looks over. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Oh, hello. I'm Shun Manaford. He extends a hand, shakes Davil's. We're going to end it there for tonight.
Rut-roat raggy.
So she's a dragon, right?
Find
Why
out.
are you guys laughing?
No, she's a robot. Marilyn's the dragon, and I'm waiting for her to reveal it.
They're all dragons.
So the question is Drusilla an actual robot or some kind of bronze-coated lich or something? Because isn't she kind of necromancy themed? Or no, she's from Thay, which is big on necromancy.
Yeah.
They're
big on necromancy.
Their
They
sort of
do
signature
everything.
thing is necromancy, but they're good at magic of all sorts.
Yeah. Like arcade magic.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sex robot.
All I know is Iza.
I
I'm
cannot
sad that
confirm
Iza
or deny
was.
that she is a sex robot.
All I know is I'm
Wanna
sad that
get
Iza wasn't there to
out.
see her take such a punch.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
cool. It's very anime. I like it.
Boom.
Indeed.
I'm glad we left the party in the hands of all these cool characters.
Hell yeah.
I hope that didn't distract from the
Oh
from
no,
the action of
I
you
don't
guys
think so,
at
no.
all.
I liked
No.
it.
No,
No, it
not
was
at
great.
all.
I loved it every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we did
I really
all that.
finding out that
But yeah.
Nyx is a Harper and seeing a moment of Caprica getting a bit more of a backbone. Those are both really fun.
Good. I'm glad.
Yes.
Both of your
You got-
waifus.
Ord and the Blue Bloods got a little moment there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone got to be cool. I liked it.
Good. I'm glad.
Call in the Familia.
I love being a bluebird means never being alone.
That's a good line. That's
yeah,
a really good line.
that was a great line.
True.
Which means we can't let Oz die in the sewer.
Yeah.
You all die in the poop hole together.
Never.
No joke. Between getting the Rob Grubbs and getting them off, I was nearly convinced, like, okay, this is how it's gonna happen. I'm gonna die. I have to figure out what to do next now.
I could see you guys like taking King's body to the temple and trying to explain what happened. We disobeyed the sign and went into the poop hole.
We went
And
into poop
there
hole,
were rock
and
grubs
this
and
is-
zombies down there, and fucking, fuck.
We went into the poop hole.
Rot Grub Otiag Zombie turns out to be like one of my like that was a very effective monster. I'm very happy with how well they're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're really
they're
strong.
they're nasty on multiple levels. Like, if you don't get tentacled, you get bit, and like if you don't get bit or tentacled and you get them down, they pop just random grubs. And apparently, if you get them all the way down, you just get more grubs. It's like you run. That's all. The only thing that makes sense is just running from these things, and they grapple you, so that's hard too.
Yeah, if you could get like distance on them because they have no long range capability, that's preferable. But yeah, in these tight quarters, they're proving quite effective. I'm very happy with how they turned out. Yeah, OTEGs are like way tougher than I thought they were. I thought these things were like CR2. Oh no, they are not CR2. Okay, that's my bad.
Suddenly,
What's the
Jolly
actual-
realizes
What's the
happens.
actual CR? I'm curious.
Their CR is 5. Yeah, because as I'm thinking about it, I didn't actually like up their damage. I just added the rot grubs, which I mean technically are damage, but like it's not the same, you know.
Yeah.
I could see it. Yeah.
Way to
Yeah.
go,
Okay.
Josh.
With the restraining and also okay. Yeah, they do they do this like fever thing. Okay, that's dumb. I'm glad I did rot grubs.
I want to like do damage to him, but I also don't at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and then there's the fact that if you bloody them, they explode with rot grubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I was down for just kind of willing them down as we run by because, like, yeah, it seems like they're easy to hit and like slow, so we could get some work done on them. But yeah, seeing that when they get bloody, they just spew out more rock grubs, and when they turn to something called a rock grub swarm, it's like it sounds like a bad idea to engage with them at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless we're
I
like
am
far away
so-
from them, then yes. But
Mm-hmm.
if we have anyone
I'm
close to
so
them, I don't
excited
know.
for you guys to get to this tower. Like, you guys have no idea how excited I am for this tower. Because I found a gorgeous map for it. This is
cool.
like, you guys are gonna. This is gonna be really cool.
Nice.
I'm afraid
I
because we're
am-
gonna be spent by the time we get there.
I'm
It's gonna be
very
interesting.
excited and very concerned. Yeah.
I'm excited that this tower is on the edge of Dockward, so that we can very quickly get the fuck out of Dockward.
Oh yeah,
I was looking at that
Force
on the
Gray
map.
showed
You're
up.
not wrong.
Oh, that was sweet. Appeared out of like a fucking lightning bolt. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was so cool.
I still love the running gag of that specific group of Force Grey being like the like mirror versions of our characters from the other campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's paying dividends. Cult of Asmodeus.
Oh,
Or
a
is
quick
it
question
kicking
about
around?
Except they're actually the demon cult, not devil cult. Well, the one guy anyway.
Yeah.
What's up, Kyle?
I was saying, so that last gem I got in the claw lets me use my gem charges like sorcery points. Question
Mhm.
about that: am I able to combine those pools, or are the pools still like? So okay, so there's a thing I could do with 5 sorcery points. I've got 4 gem charges and 3 sorcery points. Could I just like combine them to spend 5 at once for that, or are the pools kind of like very sharply like split?
I like you can only convert charges into spell points, but like you can divide them up if you want.
Okay, gotcha. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I don't think there's anything gem charge wise that's more than 2. It's just like I can regen a 3rd level spell slot if I spend 5 sorcery points, which I don't have unless I burn my gem charges for that. So okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You could make change with them essentially.
Okay, cool. Because I'm getting pretty low on resources as well. All those missing steps are costing a little.
This entire night has existed to drain resources.
Basically.
I mean, you guys could have just given me tokens.
Nope.
I was up for it. It's gonna make the end game so much more interesting if Josh has more resources to use against us.
We're gonna die.
You say that, but then when it
So
gets to
what?
that point and he has all these tokens, you're gonna be like, "Man, can we give you something to take away those somethings that we gave you?" That's what you're gonna be saying.
No, it's gonna be great. It's more the more
We're
stuff
not.
Josh has, the more interesting it is. And if we die, who cares?
Hey,
Don't
Josh,
negotiate with terrorists.
Hey Josh, can I give you a token Can I give you a token to refill my 3rd level spell slots, and the token be used on something that affects everyone else and not me? Thanks in advance.
We will
Can I
discuss
just give you tokens?
things
Period.
like that.
Can I give you a token?
No, you cannot just
me
give me
some
tokens.
sunglasses?
Period.
I'll trade 1 token for a holy adventure.
I'll trade you a token for a level.
No, we will discuss this next time.
100 gold pieces.
Can I trade a token for some rot grub repellent? That's hard to say. Rot grub repellent.
Grub repellent. Yes, it is actually difficult to say.
No such substance exists. They will come for you.
What a cruel world.
Fuck.
What a horrible way to go, too. Just having grubs grow into your fucking heart.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And the most demeaning too, to get heart eaten by grubs in the poop hole.
That's the title of the fucking episode.
Put that on a fucking headstone. His heart was eaten by grubs in the poop hole.
My last words are, "Don't tell anyone this is how I died."
Now it's reminding me of another Doctor Who quote. I've traveled the universe. I've traveled through time and space. I'm gonna die in a dungeon in Cardiff.
Fuck.
All right, folks, I'm gonna head to bed. That was a fun session, though.
Yeah. On that note, it is late. Time to go to bed.
Good night.
Thanks for playing, guys. Hope you had fun.
Yes,
Thank you for
you,
running.
Josh.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good session, guys.